and welcome to today's video. Welcome to a top secret location in the Cotswolds. I'm here with Drew, and today we're giving away a set of carbon wheels.
Not just any old wheels, it's the holy wheels. That's right, folks.
God, this really is top secret, isn't it? I feel like I'm in a Bond film, probably because we're in a fast car.
Sadly, we're not riding our bikes today because it is a beautiful day and we are in the Cotswolds. And I'm just going to take Francis on one of our local hills. It's like a little miniature mountain pass. In England, it's actually better in a car than on a bike, and it's a big enthusiast meeting up spot at the weekend. We shouldn't publish what the name of the hill is, because the police might see this and they might close it down. This is my daily commute from my house to my shed. Even though the shed is next door to my house, I have to do this commute. It's crazy, isn't it?
Shed of wheels and stuff.
Yeah. Trampolines.
Are you making fake Fender guitars?
No, these are under license. These are under license. Look, it says so on the back. Look, by Fender, licensed by Fender.
Are they really? Oh,
yes.
These are Warmouth necks.
Yes, these are Warmouth
necks.
necks.
Right, I see. They're the only guys who are allowed to do that, right?
I think Charvel, who are owned by Fender now, and Squire, they're allowed to do it. I think everything is actually Fender now, except for Gibson.
Welcome to the SpinOnThese workshop. This is full of guitars. And some carbon wheels as well.
Well, here's Larry the Lash. I haven't switched him on
This
today.
is a new guy.
Yeah, this is...
he wasn't here last time.
He lashes wheels, or laces them, and he helps me to work faster. He's a cool guy.
You're a cool guy.
How he works. Oh, thank you very much.
You must be mates.
I had to buy an enormous pallet truck to move him around because he weighs 350 kilos.
Nice.
So he wouldn't be a very good size.
Right, here are his hands. So I was setting my gravel bike up the other day. I realised that having 58mm wheels on it meant I had to have like 80mm valves on my tubes, and I didn't want to mess around with valve extenders. I'm going to be doing some quite big long bike packing trips. Luckily I've got a friend like Drew, so I gave him a message like, can I get my hands on some shallower wheels? And he's put some together for me. But that leaves me with a set of holy wheels to give away.
Where are they? There,
So about a year ago I cycled across America, and when I landed I had a nice little present from Delta, which was this hole. Not sure how that happened, but in transit sort of got punctured, put a hole clear through the carbon. We were in San Diego and we had to ride over 2,000 miles up the coast. I sent Drew a message saying, is it going to be all right? And he went, yeah.
It was all right, yeah. It was okay because it's this part of the rim sidewall is not really the important part of the structure. The real strength is here in the nipple bed, as we call it. People get all... excited when I say nipple on our own YouTube channel. That's SpinOnThese Wheels. And this part here is really strong. And up here, the brake surface or the tyre transition part of the rim, that's where you need lots and lots of strength. And this is just below. So this is the thinnest sidewall here.
That was lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very well aimed. It would have been much more difficult to puncture this part because it's so overbuilt. And again, down here, it would have been more like a glancing blow. Whereas here is a very, very, very thin, less than a millimetre thick.
You know what I think it was? I think it was the end of the handlebar.
So it was your own bike that killed your own wheels.
It was my own bike that killed my own wheels.
Except luckily the wheels are made really well, so it didn't kill them. And they became the holy wheels.
Since then, I've ridden them across a couple of other countries, done some gravel on them in South Africa.
Yeah.
They've been absolutely fine. Basically ridden a single track on them.
Yeah.
And they haven't fallen apart.
So I think what I actually said to you, Francis, is that you just made an aerodynamic modification here. So Francis, you enjoyed riding these wheels, I assume.
They were great, mate.
But now you've got these ones, the shiny ones. What are you going to do with these?
Give them away.
That sounds like a really good idea. We're going to give away to one of you guys, Francis is holy wheels. So one perfect wheel, that's the rear one, and one very special front wheel with this historic hole in it. We reckon they're safe to ride. You should, of course, satisfy yourself that they are 100% safe to ride. And the other great thing is it's set up for disc right now. You won't get these disc rotors, by the way, because these are Francis's own disc rotors, which he needs for his next wheels. But we can set these wheels up for you to ride in any way you want. Rim braking, quick release axle, through axle, whatever bike you've got and what your requirements are, we can do it. How are you going to win these wheels?
I think same rules as last time. 1, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Number 2, you've got to subscribe to the SpinOnThese YouTube channel. 3, you've got to follow SpinOnThese on Instagram. You've got to retweet my tweet about this competition, just like last time. I realised those instructions were a little bit confusing, so I'll put proper details in the description down below.
Right.
We made no sense.
No, sorry about that. We are a couple of senile old gits. Well, I am anyway.
Why has my new wheel got silver nipples?
I'm glad you asked me that, actually, Francis. These are our steel nipples. I had to commission making these nipples because I couldn't find anyone making steel nipples. Sapim don't make one, for example. DT Swiss don't make one. You're normally restricted to brass or in colours, light alloy nipple. But the big problem is that more and more people want to ride tubeless these days. One of the key ingredients of tubeless sealant is ammonia, and aluminium really hate each other. Ammonia can turn aluminium into powder, aluminium oxide powder, in as little as 3 or 4 weeks. So the problem is, no matter how well you seal your rim with tape, the problem is that when you insert your tubeless valve, you need to make a hole in the tape. And so it's inevitable that tubeless sealant finds its way inside the rim wall. And that's where it eats the nipples. And if they're aluminium, they turn to powder and your spokes fall out. So I made these wheels for you, Francis, because I know you're going to do some epic gravel adventures on them.
Might want to go tubeless.
And you might want to ride tubeless. I saw your very nice Continental gravel tyres that you had on the other day. So I thought, yeah, you need our steel nipples. And it's something I recommend to everyone because although steel nipples don't come in any fancy colours, they're bulletproof. So whether you're riding tubeless or not, I recommend all our customers go with these. It's our standard nipple. I only deviate from that if someone requests a colour, and then I try and talk them out of it.
A little bit lighter than my old ones.
A little bit lighter, a little bit less aerodynamic.
I just think for practicality.
But when you've got a big tyre on, you don't need such a deep rim.
No.
So, you know, I can see the logic of going on a dedicated gravel bike, going with a shallower rim.
And just for bike packing as well, when you want when you can't find long valved inner tubes.
Yes.
Right. You get me to the station on time, yeah?
We might have to break the speed limit on the way.
Mate, we're 10 minutes early.
Should we go for a quick blast off that secret hill?
Top secret hill.
Top secret hill. No, I don't think we've got time for that. And you know, it's a good idea, boys and girls, when you've already had some fun that day. Don't ever try and beat it, because that's when it all goes horribly wrong, in my experience.